Your heart races. You see something lurking in the shadows. Beads of sweat form on your chest, and adrenaline courses through your veins. We love ghost stories, and one of the most interesting tales from Britain is about the beast of Bodmin Moor. But the thing is, this scary tale isn't like the others you've heard, because the monster may still be out there. There is no doubt that Bodmin Moor is a creepy place. Should you happen to find yourself alone there as dusk is falling, try not to think about the layers of legend, horror, and mystery associated with this wild and rugged landscape. And in particular, whatever you do, try not to let your mind dwell on the beast. So, what is the beast of Bodmin Moor? It's simply a large black cat. Most people who have seen it say it's like a puma, while others have said it's the size of a German shepherd. The beast is the result of some 60 sightings of a black panther-like big cat, supposedly 3 to 5 feet long and sporting white-yellow eyes, combined with numerous reports of mutilated livestock. The evidence was robust enough that in 1995, the government ordered an official investigation into the existence of such a beast. The report finally concluded that there was no verifiable evidence of a big cat on Bodmin Moor, although it was careful to state that there was no evidence against it either. You see, the sightings of this cat-like beast didn't start until relatively recently. Big black dogs were more often reported in the ancient times. Between 1983 and 1996, the beast was reported around 60 times, and from 2000 to 2011, there were almost 200. That's a lot considering this isn't a hugely populated area. None of these reports produced clear evidence. They mainly consisted of blurry photos, shaky videos, and old, imported leopard skulls. But locals believed in the beast. They even said they'd be extra careful whenever the birds and rabbits weren't out and about. Theories abound. If it does exist, and many swear it does, perhaps the animal is a big cat that escaped from a zoo or a private collection, and was not reported because it had been imported illegally, a hypothesis rejected by scientists on the grounds that the numbers needed to sustain a breeding population would be too large for the food supply. Some suggest the animal is a species of wildcat that is believed to have become extinct in Britain more than 100 years ago, but now survives near the wild moors of Cornwall. Some, after reading reports not just of hissing and growling, but of sounds like a woman screaming, are inclined to blame the paranormal. Meanwhile, the sightings continue. A chupacabra is a legendary creature from folklore in Latin America. The Spanish word translates to goat sucker, with chupa meaning to suck and cabra meaning goat. The legend stems from reports of farm animals and pets' blood being drained. Over the years, chupacabras have been described as mangy coyotes, dogs, and coyote-dog hybrids, or coy dogs according to Lauren Coleman, director of the International Cryptozoology Museum in Portland, Maine. While descriptions of the blood-sucking beast vary greatly, most describe it as a gray, lizard-like creature about 3 to 4 feet tall that walks upright on its muscular hind legs, similar to an archetypical alien. It reportedly has large eyes, fangs, and a forked tongue, with a row of sharp quills running down its back. However, others describe the monster as more like a giant, vicious kangaroo or disfigured coyote. The first reports of a chupacabra appeared in 1995 in Canvanas, Puerto Rico, after dozens of farm animals were found dead as per PBS. What made these deaths unique was that it appeared as though their blood had apparently been sucked dry by small perforations in the neck and abdomen. The chupacabra has 2 origin stories invoked to help explain its sudden appearance. The first is that the creature is extraterrestrial, brought to Earth by visiting aliens. The second is that the chupacabra is an escaped entity created in a top-secret U.S. government laboratory experiment gone wrong, which is essentially a classic conspiracy-laden Frankenstein scenario. By April 1996, reported sightings had spread throughout the island, and more than 2,000 animals had allegedly been killed by chupacabras. Reports of chupacabras would later extend to Mexico, the U.S. Southwest, and China.